WB4IZ.
W8WKY.
B4AIZ, this is Katie at SLG. I heard you out there, Chuck. I'm working with some technical difficulties right now, but I saw you wanted to be checked in and out. I got you there, Chuck Olson. Happy birthday, Katie at SLG.
Oh, thank you. B4IZ. It was. But we're done with the warranty, so we're back to eating in the dining room. Anyways, and I'm supposed to be getting a thanks to the activities director at the facility. I'm getting one of those teacup machines and a cup. So I'm real nice about that. Anyways, before anything, thank you.
GD8 SLG NTAD.
NTAD, Katie at SLG. What's up, Dave?
Oh, before you get busy, I just wanted to go ahead and go ahead and put me on the log for tonight's Beacon Net. I'll listen on the scanner and try to get back in. You don't have to call me, but I'll try to jump in if I still can. But it increases the numbers, which is good for all of us. Hey, have a wonderful net tonight, NTAD.
Well, Dave, considering QRZ is taking a dump on me and not auto-filling everything on NetLogger for me, what's your name again? Excuse me? What was that call sign? I may have to do this by hand tonight. That'll be fun. Thanks for stopping by, Dave. Good talking to you earlier. NTAD, Katie at SLG.
Sharpen up that pencil, NTAD. Have a good night there, and we'll see you. We'll talk to you beforehand, but we'll see you next week.
KD8 SLG, KG4 SCK.
KG4 SCK, KD8 SLG. Boy, you missed a party this afternoon, Mark, let me tell ya.
I was knee-deep in coffee beans. Sorry, Nick. Just coming back to the apartment on my way. Did a quick test. Got some more data for Jim. jumped in the car and heard you and Dave, and I heard the QRZ thing messing with you, and I just wanted to say I'm thinking with the ARRL crash, and if QRZ references ARRL, yeah, you might be doing a hand job tonight. Oh, I didn't say that. KG4SCK.
Oh, KG4SCK. Oh, Mark. If you were in the blue screen, you'd get 10 minutes in the corner for that one. I went out and got the generator from Nick this afternoon, and happened to be driving by Ron's on my way home, and saw he was there, so I stopped in, and we ended up rebuilding the carburetor, taking it apart, cleaning it and everything to get the thing working right. And by we, you know that means Ron did it and I watched. So you missed out on that fun. So hope everything went well there with the antenna testing. And, well, you're in the car. Are you going to be around for the Beacon Net tonight, or should I just clock you in and out tonight and validate your parking ticket?
I'm in it to win it. Yeah, so as long as I can squeeze in a word with the wife, mark me down. I'll just burn the candle at both ends. There you go. Good job on the carburetor. We're scrambling and doing what we can. Hope Ron picks a lot of mulberries for us, and I'll keep my eye out for a grass skirt. KG4SCK.
All right, so Ron and I discussed the mulberry situation, and the mulberry situation is this. Those who want mulberries have to pick their own mulberries. This is not we're going to pick them for you and deliver them kind of thing, you know? That is how I interpreted the mulberry situation.
Yeah, me too. I'm afraid the birds are going to pick them before I get there, because I'm reading between the lines. Well, you don't have to do anything with the generator anymore, I guess, but there's still Father's Day and other stuff interrupting the mulberry picking.
Well, I don't know. We may get papal dispensation to visit the mulberry bush. without any adult supervision, let's say.
I like it. And hey, there's something they use to I think get almonds out of trees or some kind of nut. They shake that tree like crazy, and this stuff comes falling down on your head. Maybe we can do something like that.
I know what you're talking about. They got a big wide band like those old exercise machines from the 50s. You're supposed to wrap the belt around you, and they'd shake the fat out of you. I've seen those things. They're pretty impressive, and I guess it's a lot easier than going up in cherry pickers.
That's it. All right. Well, I do miss my bucket truck, so I need to get back up in that. Hey, I don't want to keep you. I know you got things to do before this net, so let's make it a final, KG4SCK.
All right, man. We'll plan out the weekend as the weekend gets nearer and nearer. And all right, man. I got you on the list. Get your butt home. Get situated. Give the wife a call, and we'll be here when you get back. KG4SCK, KD8SLG.
Roger. KG4SCK or whatever. Clear with KD8SLG.
W8WKY.
WKY, you're already on the list. Well, what about W8HRF? Josh, you are in the maroon barred. Is that maroon? I would call it maroon. Maybe I'd call it Merlot. You're in a Merlot colored slot, man. You have VIP privileges tonight. I believe you're doing trivia. So yeah, you're on the list. Wow, that's pretty cool. That sounds great. Howdy, Nick. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing my best. The world is my oyster, Josh. The world is my oyster. Sounds fantastic. All right. I'm going to get my computer turned on here and get ready for the net and get 015 linked. Catch you in a bit. W8HRF, back to Katie at SLG. Yeah, it may be a team effort tonight, getting people checked in and all. QRZ is hiccuping every time I try to access it through my NetLogger, and it's giving me an error message and locking out NetLogger for 3 or 4 seconds until I can close the dialog box. So if they come in fast and furious, I'm going to be in a world of duty. We'll just have to take it slow and easy tonight. All right, Josh. I'll be here standing by. This is KD8SLG. We got about 2.5 minutes before the girl makes the announcement. I'm going to go grab a cold soda, and I'll be back. KD8SLG, clear until net. Sounds exciting, Nick. I'll open up an Excel workbook. W8HRF, standing by until net time.
QRZ, and it's acting funky down here now. So anyway, have fun on the net, and we'll try to help you out. K5 CFY.
Be in about.
AB8MO, KD8SLG, I heard you on the way back. Got you on the log there, Andy. Thank you.
Roger, Roger. Thanks, Nick. AB8MO.
The Beacon Net, a gathering of hams from around the world, will start on the system in 30 minutes. Come join us.
There's my girl. QST, calling all amateurs to the Beacon Net. Pre-show. Sponsored by the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association, right here on the W8WKY repeater in Doylestown, 147 Mark 390. Positive offset and a PL tone of 114 Mark 8. We meet here every Wednesday and Sunday night at 10 o'clock Eastern. That's 9 o'clock Tulsa time. We do early check-in starting a half hour beforehand. That's what this is. This is a controlled net. We ask that all traffic pass through net control. Your net control operator this evening is Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Lima Golf, KD8 SLG. My personal is Nick, November India Charlie Kilo, just Nick. So, I've collected some people from the blue screen and a few folks before the net started, and they're on the list. But as is tradition here on the Beacon Net, let's check in with the Beacon Net crew, make sure everybody's radios are tuned properly. As I like to call it, the Mickey Mouse roll call. KD8 EPC, this is KD8 SLG. You out there, Dustin?
Well, I'm out somewhere, Nick. KD8 EPC to KD8 SLG. We'll be here. We'll be ready for the big show. Or you can proxy us in and do it all yourself. Hi. But no, we'll be here. We'll be ready for the big show. KD8 EPC, back to pre-net control.
All right, man. You're sounding a lot better than you did this afternoon on the BBN. I think we had some weird conditions today. You sound great, Dustin. Going to clear with KD8 EPC. Let's see if Nick's out there. Dig at night. KD8 QKO. This is KD8 SLG. Are you joining us tonight, Nick?
KD8 SLG, KD8 QKO. Yes, sir. Well, I'm going to join for a little bit. I'm probably not going to stick around the whole night, so I'll be here for the beginning. But I only go to bed early. I got an early morning tomorrow. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. Anyway, with that, I'll pass it back to you, sir. KD8 QKO. Oh, hey! And congratulations on getting the generator working. That's great. It'll work out for field day. So anyway, put that back to you, Nick. KD8 QKO.
It's good seeing you this afternoon, Nick, and palling around for a few minutes. That's pretty cool. And, yeah, it's purring like a kitten now, thanks to KB8 LNK. Thanks, Ron. Going to clear with KD8 QKO. Godspeed, Nick. And next up, let's talk to Josh, W8 HRF. This is KD8 SLG. How are you sounding tonight, Josh?
KD8 SLG, W8 HRF. Well, you sound good, Nick, and like Mike would say, I imagine I sound like me. So we'll pass it back to you, and we'll be here for net. Lucy is not down here, but she will be down here in time for the net, so no need to call her. W8HRF, back to KD8 SLG.
All right, Josh, I trust that Lucy's radio will sound just as good as yours. All right, we'll skip over Lucy now. We're going to clear with W8HRF, and last but not least, let's see if Eric's out there. KD8 VZA, this is KD8 SLG.
KD8 SLG in the group. This is KE8 VZA. You can have the oysters, Nick. I want the world to be my jalapeno popper. Anyway, I just came in from fighting with the pump and filter on the plywood pond. Leaks abound, and I got all the leaks fixed. It's running. I haven't had dinner yet. I'm going to be a lightweight and ask to get my parking validated tonight and hit the rack early. So everybody have a good net. And thanks for checking me in. KE8 VZA 73, everyone.
Oh, man, I hear you. I didn't get home until, well, it was like a quarter till 8 or so. I just caught the end of the food group and said hi to Elaine. And I hadn't eaten anything since, I don't know, before the boredom breaker net. I was kind of hangry myself. So go get some food in you. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. You have a good night there, Eric. Going to clear with KE8 VZA. Uncle Fred, I'm adding you to the list right now, if you're listening. So there you go. I'll tell you who I have so far. We got KE8YUG, Josh and Marie, KF8ANS. KC0LRM, Kelly, K5CFY, Ray, WB4AIZ, Chuck was in and out. Happy belated birthday again, Chuck. NT8D, Dave. he's out there. Maybe he'll be around or not. KG4SCK, Mark's in there. KA8MNT, I got you on the list. AB8MO, Andy, and KE8QFT, Fred, you're on the list. Let's do a couple round of check-ins, then we'll start talking to people, seeing who's sticking around tonight. This is KD8SLG taking check-ins for the Beacon Net. I'm listening. All right, I love it. Dustin, maybe we'll start early tonight. We'll do another round of check-ins, and then we'll talk to who we got so far. I'm listening.
Papa Whiskey, PJW.
All right, we got KAPJW there. Was somebody else trying at the same time? I got nothing but a blast of static there. You want to try again? All right, nothing but static, and it's not nearly long enough for giving me a call sign phonetically and alphanumerically. Would you like to try again, please? Nope. Anybody else out there? This is KD8SLG. I'm listening.
Yeah, Nick, it's WD8MIU in Florida.
Sorry, Wade, had to dump you. Reconnect, but I got you on the list, WD8MIU. All right, let's talk to who we got so far. K8YUG. Josh, this is KD8SLG. How are things up in Avon Lake? And are you sticking around for the big show tonight?
KD8SLG, this is KE8YUG. It's good hearing you again, Nick, and glad you got something to eat there. Yeah, doing good over here. Everything's nice. It's cooling down out. The sun's going down, which is great. So, all right, yeah, we'll be sticking around here. Send it back to pre-net control, KE8YUG.
All right, Josh, I got you sticking around. And Wade, I see you're back, WD8MIU. I got you on the list there, Wade. I disconnected you because we were listening to your TV. So stick around. We'll get to you in a couple of minutes, man. I'm already talking to the list tonight. Next up, we got KF8ANS Marie. Good evening, Marie. How you doing? Are you going to stick around for the big show tonight?
KD8SLG, this is KF8ANS. Hi, Nick. Marie here. Good to hear you tonight. You'll have to fill us in on what you ended up having for dinner tonight. I will be sticking around and looking forward to it. This is KF8ANS, back to pre-net control.
All right, Marie. I had one of those pre-made Walmart chicken Caesar with bacon. That's for Eric. Salads, and that seemed to at least calm me down for a few minutes. And now I've got an icy cold Fresca beside me. So I am living the dream, Marie. I'm living the dream. Gonna clear with KF8AN. Let's go out to Tulsa and talk to Kelly. KC0LRM. Kelly, how you doing tonight? And are you gonna stick around and play trivia with us?
Pointing at me, I thought you were going to say a bacon ranch pizza, and you said salad. And I was like, ah. Not that I don't like salad. I was just expecting pizza from you. All right. Yeah, I'll be sticking around. Wouldn't miss it. Back to you.
KC0LRM. Yeah, pizza would be my first choice too, but this was a salad. I had no time to wait for something to bake. I was savage. Good to have you on board, Kelly. Gonna clear with KC0LRM. We're gonna stay out in Tulsa. We're gonna talk to Ray, K5CFY. Ray, we had a long first hour on the Boredom Breaker net this afternoon. Still got 41 check-ins, but golly, we were begging for them. And boy, this list sure is short tonight so far. I think everybody's outside enjoying the sunshine. What do you think, Ray?
KD8SLG, K5CFY. Well, you know, you never know. I've been doing this for quite a while, and sometimes for no good reason at all, they just fall off, and then other times they go like gangbusters. But yeah, you and Mr. Dustin did an awesome job, and there was a lot of dead airspace there for some reason. But anyway, it was crazy. But anyway, not much going on here, so I'll give it back to pre-net control, and we'll definitely hang around and see what's going on. K5CFY, we'll be listening.
Oh, I hope they still like me, Ray. You know what? It always happens during the summer. It happens more during the summer. I remember a club net like 2 summers ago where there were only like 20 check-ins, and there's usually like 35 or so. It's up and down randomly, but hopefully everybody's having a good time out there if they're not on the radio. Maybe they'll join us when it gets dark. Going to clear with K5CFY. Next up we had Chuckles, WB4AIZ, who's in and out from Kansas City down there in Florida. Thanks for stopping by, Chuck, and once again, happy birthday. NTAD, Dave. Are you still listening, Dave? NTAD, are you still listening? I think Dave's mixing himself a cocktail. That's what I think. We'll call you again later, Dave. We'll try to wake you up. Going to clear with NT8D. KG4SDK, let's see if Mark's made it home yet. Mark, are you at home yet?
KD8SLG. Yeah, I'm at the other home, the Ohio home. Yes, sir. Made it back. Called the wife. She said call her back when I'm done. So, let's get her done. KG4SDK, back to Nick.
All right, Mark, let's get her done. Got you on the list, Mark. I'm glad to have you back in Ohio. Truly am. Going to clear with KG4SDK. Let's check in with Tom, KA8MNT. This is KD8SLG. What's up, Tom? You going to stay up with us tonight?
KD8SLG, KA8MNT. Good evening, Nick, and everybody that's here so far. Yeah, I think I'll stick around a little bit. I may end up sawing some logs, but I'll try. I'll turn everything back over to KD8SLG from KA8MNT.
All right, Tom, so say hi to Linda for me, please. We're going to clear with K8MNT, who's sticking around. Oh, let's go up to Burton, the land of maple syrup and snow and stuff. AB8MO, KD8SLG. Good evening, Andy. How are things? And are you sticking around tonight? AB8MO, KD8SLG. You out there, Andy?
W8WKY.
Okay, a word from our sponsor, and it appears that the 015 isn't linked up right now, and that's how Andy was coming in, so maybe he's playing with something over there with the node. Oh, there we are. Okay, he's back. Andy, are you there? AB8MO, go, KDSLG. Nothing heard. We'll move on. K8QFT, Uncle Fred. This is KDSLG. Good evening, Fred. What's going on, and are you sticking around tonight?
K8QFT, can you hear me, Nick?
Loud and clear, Fred. Have at it.
Yeah, I'm going to be hanging around. You know, this looks like a rare occurrence tonight in Cincinnati, a possible Guardians loss. They're down 4-2 in the top of the ninth, and we'll see if they can pull this one out. In the meantime, K8QFT returning you to the free-net control.
Uncle Fred, not only do I hear you, but I hear you very well. Excellent signal tonight. Don't change a thing. Thanks for being here, Fred. Going to clear with K8QFT, stock to Phil, K8PJW. This is KDSLG. What's going on with you, Phil? Are you going to stick around and play trivia tonight? Or are you just here to get your parking ticket validated?
KD8SLG, KPJW. I'm just coming in for the parking ticket validation. I feel the eyes starting to hang and get droopy, and I don't think I'll make it through the net. So, good to hear everyone. KPJW, back to the net.
All right, Phil. Good to hear you tonight. Thanks for stopping by, and it's good to hear you on the Boredom Breaker net this afternoon. That was pretty cool. So you have a good night. We'll be listening for you in the morning and listening for our history lesson. KPJW, KDSLG. Have a good night. Let's get down to Florida and talk to Wade. WD8MIU. This is KD8SLG. Wade, you made it home. Good to hear you on the radio. What's going on? Are you going to stay up with us tonight?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I wish Chuck a happy birthday. Did that on text, but I'll do it again. He's still listening. And, yeah, I got home. It's about an hour late, but we got home this is Wednesday. So we got home Monday night about 6:35, I think it was. And just kind of chilling and trying to look like a villain, but you know how that goes. But at any rate, sorry I didn't get checked in this afternoon, but had something growing, and golly, trying to think what else. I guess not much. Good to see everybody while I was up there. Good to see Mark's back in Ohio safely. And we will, I got to see Tom and Linda twice that week because they were at the Massling Radio Club meeting too last Friday. So I went to that, saw their new digs, and nice. Anyway, I'll be sticking around, so back over to you, and we'll be listening. WD8MIU, and sorry about the TV the first time around. I hit the wrong button and I exited by accident, and you know how that is. Getting old. Back to you.
WD8MIU, KDSLG. I'm glad you made it back to Florida safely there, Wade, and it was good seeing you, man. We had a couple of good here. That was pretty cool. And Golden Corral buffet crunching was a nice topper. So got you sticking around. Dustin will be giving you a holler later on. Going to clear with WD8MIU. Let's go back out to Tulsa. See what Jairus is doing. AI5Q. This is KD8SLG. Jairus, are you sticking around tonight? AI5Q, KDSLG, you there, Jairus? Nothing heard from Jairus. I was just talking without keying up. That was fun. Nothing heard from Jairus. I'm going to try someone else here. KI5LRA. JP, are you out there? KI5LRA.
Oh, hey, Nick. I didn't even check in yet, but yeah, KDSLG, this is KI5LRA. I'm out here and I'll be sticking around for the trivia.
Yeah, I saw you link up to the repeater, so I figured I'd just give you a holler and say hi, and I got you on the list, JP. Awesome. All right, we got about 9 more minutes before the net starts. JP was the bottom of my list. Anybody else out there want to get on the pre-show tonight for the Beacon Net that starts in 9 minutes? This is KD8SLG. I'm listening. All right. Well, let's talk about field day. We got 10 sleeps, everybody. 10 sleeps to field day. A couple things we got going on. We'll be using 2 fanned dipoles, an 80-40-20 and a 20-15-10. Yes, there's 2 20s. One's tuned more towards voice, and one's tuned more towards digital. And let's see, we'll put up a 160 long wire for overnight, and I'm pretty sure Lane's going to be running 6 meters and 2 meter and 440 little station out there. So it's going to be a good time. Today, Ron, KB8LNK, rebuilt the carburetor on the generator that failed last year. So we've got 1 generator rebuilt and ready to go, and we've still got the other generator that that we borrowed last year when that one went south on us. So we've got 2 generators. We should be in pretty good shape. Russ is going to be making us a bunch of food. It's a really good time. Everybody should try to get out there, and we need butts and seats. We got lots of radios. We got antennas. We got electricity. Now we need people to sit at radios and make some contacts for us. So there, man, I gave my field day speech early tonight. I won't have to do it at the end of the net. Let's see if everybody's tired of hearing me talk yet. This is the W8WKY repeater. You're listening to the Beacon Net pre-show, and I'm taking check-ins. This is KD8SLG. I'm listening.
8080 PC recheck.
Go, Dustin.
What if I choose to pull an all-nighter, Nick? How many nights of sleep do I have till field day then?
Well, you still have 10 sleeps. You just got to, nap during the day after your all-nighter.
Okay, fair enough. Carry on, KD80PC.
Dude, why do you think I talk about sleeps and not days, okay? The days don't matter. It's how many times you sleep between now and then that are important. So I don't care how you split them up, but you got 10 sleeps until field day, buddy. That's what I'm telling you. And don't forget, man, we got Phil's bringing his trailer again, his camper, and we're going to get the tour before he falls asleep this year. So we know where to go when we get sleepy at 2 in the morning. So there. So we got that going on, too. Throw something else in there, Dustin.
That was it, man. I've got nothing. I'm going to steal a line from Uncle Fred and say I'm out of material there. And he's asking in the blue screen when field day is, so maybe you can... Oh, there you go. You told him already. So that's all I've got. Nobody wants to hear me yet. They've got to hear me net control the next 5 beacon nets. So take it away there, Nick.
W8WKY.
Thanks, Dustin. KDAPC, KDSLG. Yeah, Fred, it's June 22nd, next weekend, man. Next weekend, it's coming up quickly, and it's going to be a good time. So come out and see us there, Fred. All right, I still got 5 minutes. See who else is out there. This is KD8SLG. I'm listening for check-ins.
KCA, Fox Queen Victor. Good evening, Nick and Dustin.
right, it's a net now. We got KC8FQV in there, and there was somebody underneath Mark there from Sandusky. I believe they came in on the Illyria repeater. Would you like to give that another shot, please?
KE8 VRM, Kilo Echo 8, Zulu Romeo Mike. I'm on a portable.
Was that Kilo Echo 8, Zulu Romeo Mike?
Roger, Roger. Scott from Sandusky.
All right, Scott, I got you in there, man. Your signal was fine. I just had a moment of confusion. Your name came up as Scott, but the last thing I heard was Mike, and sometimes that's just the way the head works, man. All right, Scott, I got you on the list. Are you going to stick around and play trivia with us tonight?
I'm going to be in and out sometimes, and sometimes I'll be listening. It depends on what I've got going on right there at the time. So I will try to be, but hey, good to talk to you anyways. And it's K8 VRM. I'll be clear, KD8 SLG. Back to pre-net.
No worries, man. No worries. Dustin will give you a holler later. If you're there, you're there. So cool. Glad to have you tonight, Scott. Let's go out to California and check in with K6KJV. Kevin, I saw you pop up there. Got you on the list. What's going on with Kevin tonight? Are you going to stick around and play trivia, or are you just going to be in and out tonight and get your parking ticket validated? K6KJV, out there, Kevin? It's going to be like that tonight. Let's go back up and see if Jairus has joined us yet. 5Q, KD8SLG. Jairus, are you there?
Womp, womp, womp.
Oh, thank you for the muted trombone. That was classic. All right. Anybody else out there? I got 1 minute 45 seconds to go. This is KD8SLG. I'm listening for check-ins.
KD2HCE in and out.
KC5MON, Kilo Charlie 5, Mike Oscar November. It's Michael in San Angelo, Texas, coming to you through Echolink, in and out.
All right, I picked up 2 in and outs there. We got KD2HCE, who always sounds like he's yelling at me. Thanks for stopping by, Chris. Got you in and out. And KC5MON, Mike out in Texas. I've got you in and out as well. Thanks for stopping by. All right, this is it for the pre-net tonight. Anybody else want on the list before we get it started? This is KD8SLG. I'm listening.
KV8VGX, Kilo Bravo 8, Victor Golf X-Ray, Stephen Williamsfield, and I'm just in and out tonight.
Victor Golf 8, Yankee Lima, in and out.
All right, let me grab it there. I got KB8VGX. Steve is in and out. Thanks for stopping by, Steve. And the person who just came in on Dewdrop In, I got none of your call sign. Key up for a couple seconds before you start talking. Give me your call sign phonetically and alphabetically, please.
Victor Echo 4, Yankee Lima, in and out.
That was perfect. Thank you very much, Roswitha. Victor Echo 4 Yankee Yankee Lima. Got you in and out. Thanks for stopping by tonight. My time is up here. I'd like to thank everybody who joined me for the pre-show tonight. But it's time for Dustin to light up the nighttime airwaves. KD8EPC, this is KD8SLG. Take it away, Dustin.
All right, thank you very much there, Nick. Good evening and welcome to the Beacon Net. My name is Dustin. My call sign is KD8EPC, and I'll be net control for the evening. The Beacon Net meets every Sunday and Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time here on the W8 WKY repeater 147.390 with a positive offset and a PL tone of 114.8, Allstar Node 48496, and Echolink W8 WKY-R. This is a directed net. All traffic must pass through net control, and all stations are welcome to check in. We'll take multiple rounds of check-in, so if you don't get in the first time, just stand by and we'll get to you as soon as we can. We're linked in with our friends in Oklahoma that do drop in and various other repeaters, so we ask you to keep for a couple of seconds before and after you transmit so we hear everything you have to say. Before we start taking check-ins, is there any emergency or priority traffic? Please call now. All right, not hearing any emergency or priority traffic. Stations that haven't already checked into the pre-show would like to check into the Beacon Net. Please say your call phonetically, followed by alphabetically, along with your name and location. All right, nothing heard there. Might be a quick net tonight there. Let's go up and get our trivia, and we'll get this thing started. Let's go talk to Mr. Lucy, W8HRF. Good evening.
KD8EPC, W8HRF. Good evening, Dustin. Good evening to everybody on the Beacon Net. All right, tonight's main trivia question is, in honor of the special event Lewis and Clark Trail on the Air, how long did the Lewis and Clark expedition last? Is it Alpha, 1 year and 4 months, approximately? Bravo, 2 years, 4 months. Charlie, 4 years, 4 months. Delta, 7 years, 4 months. I'm going to let it drop and reread it. In honor of the special event, Lewis and Clark Trail on the Air, how long did the Lewis and Clark expedition last? Was it Alpha, 1 year and 4 months? Bravo, 2 years and 4 months? Charlie, 4 years and 4 months? Delta, 7 years and 7 months. W8HRF, back to KD8EPC.
All right, thank you very much there, Josh. Now let's go over to KEYUK, Miss Lucy, for our alternate trivia. What do you got for us?
KD8EPC in the net. This is KEYUK. Here's your trivia. It's short and sweet. Who is the only president to hold a patent? Is it A, Chester C. Arthur, B, Abraham Lincoln, C, Millard Fillmore, or D, Thomas Jefferson? Again, who is the only president to hold a patent? Is it A, Chester C. Arthur, B, Abraham Lincoln, C, Millard Fillmore, or D, Thomas Jefferson? Good luck, everybody. KE8YUK, back to KD8EPC.
All right, thank you very much there, Miss Lucy. Let's see here. I don't think we have any mobiles here, so we're just going to start right up here at the top of KEYUG. Josh, can you take it away?
KD8EPC, this is KEAYUG. Hey, Dustin, it's good hearing you, and, well, I'll get to the trivia first. So for the main trivia, I'm going C, Charlie, and then for the alternate trivia, D, Delta. So C, Charlie, D, Delta. Let's see here. Yeah, good day. It was a nice day. It was a lot of meetings and a couple different things, but I was kind of getting everything built back, got a new machine for work, and settling in with that. But outside of that, just usual work stuff. But it was a good day. It was productive. And then I've been messing around with these new LoRa devices. We got the T-Echoes in yesterday, and boy, they're pretty neat devices. We're using the Mesh-tastic technology, and they got some neat things, GPS, and we sprung for the extra module. It gives you some environment things, temperature, all that. So it's pretty fun. I want to use it on the barometer net, give my little barometer update on it. But outside of that, I've been messing with the new Ubuntu 24 and I like it. I like it a lot. It's got some neat features and all the usual stuff, but I'm enjoying the new stuff as well. So, yeah, good stuff over here on the computer side, and good hearing everybody coming up. We'll be listening. I'll say 73 K8YUG, back to net.
All right there, Josh. We'll enjoy messing around there, and we get you down for Charlie and Delta. Always a pleasure to hear you, my friend, and you have yourself a great evening. Let's jump on over to Marie now, KF8ANS. Good evening. How are you?
KD8EPC, this is KF8ANS. Marie here. Hey, Dustin, good to hear you tonight. I mean that it's Wednesday already, but good to know it's almost over. That's good. So first, the trivia. I'm going to go C Charlie and D Delta. So C Charlie for the main and D Delta for the alternate. Yeah, Josh and I have been playing with the Livigo T Echoes. It's fun testing it out and seeing what we can do with that. Checking the temperature and humidity is kind of cool. Realizing that it's kind of hot upstairs, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. And we can turn on the location on these, so that's kind of cool. We hope one day to set up an Ava Lake mesh, and this is the third upgrade of the device, so we hope to hear someone say, so get your devices and your mesh up and running, and maybe you'll see us on the app. That's kind of cool. So we're halfway to the weekend, everybody. 73, y'all. This is KF8ANS, back to net.
All right there, Marie. Well, I'm glad you guys are enjoying and having fun playing with that there. And, boy, we got you down for Charlie and Delta there. We're going to say 73 to you. Have a great evening, and we'll catch you all there down the log. Let's go over to Kelly now, KC0LRM. Good evening. Take it away.
KD8EPC. Hey, thanks for getting me in there, Dustin. KC0LRM here. For my trivia, I'm not copying Marie, I promise, but I was going to go C and D too. C for the first one, D for the second, because I really don't know, so that sounded good to me. Not a lot going on here. I'm on the cool side of the door, and hopefully get some more check-ins out there as the day goes on and people start coming inside when it gets dark there. But thanks for running net, and wish I could catch you on the Board and Breaker net during the day. I'll try to sometime. But everybody have a good one out there, and you and Nick for running the net, and all the other guys that do such a great job. And back to you, and I'd love to get on down the list. All right, 73s.
All right there, Kelly. We got you down for Charlie and Delta this evening. Always a pleasure to hear you, my friend. And we know you can't always make the Board and Breaker net, but it's always great to hear you here on the Beacon net. We'll say 73, and now we're going to go talk to Mr. Ray, K5CFY. How you doing, Ray?
P8EPC in the group. This is K5CFY. Good evening there, Mr. Dustin. Great job on net today. A lot of dead airspace there, and you still got 40 check-ins, I think it was. But great job, appreciate it. And I'm going to go with Bravo and Bravo for my guesses. So thanks for running the net. Always do a wonderful job. Good to hear everybody out there. 73, K5CFY.
All right there, Ray. We got you down for Bravo and Bravo. And, yeah, you know, lots of dead air, but we still got 40, so that's okay there. And, you know, I think they like you better, but Hey, we appreciate everything you do, and we appreciate you being here with us tonight. And for anyone who doesn't know, you can find K5CFY, Mr. Ray there, and all the other wonderful net controls on the internet at noon Central Time on Allstar Node 49562 and Echolink N5XQK-R. They switch net controls at the top of the hour, and they welcome rechecks. So give them the business if you can. We'll say 73 to you there to Ray, and we're going to go down here, and we're going to see if Dave is still with us. He may be asleep. NT8D, good evening. Are you there? All right, one more time there. NT8D, Dave, are you still awake? All right, nothing heard there. If you're listening, Dave will say 73, and that brings me down to Mark in the middle. KG4SCK, how are you?
Hey, Dustin, KG4SCK here, and hello to everybody in the net. Let me take some time out. I haven't said hello in a while to my favorite basset hound, Fred, and his owner there, Ray, and everyone else down there in Oklahoma. I hope y'all are getting your dose of fried okra, eating plenty of it. That's good stuff. Yep, let's see. The trivia question. Dustin, I'm going to triple D you here. D for Dustin, D for Lewis and Clark, and a D for the patent with Thomas Jefferson, I hope. KG4SCK, y'all have a good evening.
All right there, Mark. Well, great to have you with us, and great to hear you out there. We've got you down for a triple D's tonight. Always a pleasure, my friend, and you have yourself a great evening. Let's jump on over to Canton and talk to Tom now. KA8MNT, take it away.
Excuse me. So I started to have a sneezing fit there. So, KD8EPC, this is KA8MNT. Good evening, Dustin, and everybody else that's on the net this evening. Well, not too much going on around here. We got out and around a little bit today when it was nice out, and ended up having a little bit of dinner and came back home just in time for the 6-meter net, and then I held the W8AL net at 7:30, and here I am. Oh, let's see. As far as trivia goes, the expedition guessed right out of the air, or they call it a WAG. I'm going to go with Bravo. And Abraham Lincoln and I have something in common, so I'm going to go with Bravo there, too. So it's Bravo and Bravo this evening. So with that, I'm going to say 7-3s, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep smiling. This is Kilo Alpha 8, Mike November Tango, turning everything back over to the capable hands of KD8EPC.
All right there, Tom. Well, wonderful to hear you tonight. We got you down for Bravo and Bravo there this evening. Sounds like you had quite the day, and we certainly appreciate you staying up and joining us this evening. We're going to say 73 and we're going to go over to the land of snow and maple syrup now and talk to AB8MO. Andy, good evening. How are you?
W8WKY.
All right. KD8EPC, this is AB8MO on a real radio. It appears that the mandatory Windows update seems to have broken my remote again. And now it won't transmit. Thanks, Windows. Hey, I did work a special event station, Tango Bike 80 Delta Delta. So I just got, what did the guy say here? He sent me a message here on right after I worked him. And it says it was commemorating the 80th anniversary of the Allied landing in Normandy. So that was cool. So anyway, that was kind of a neat special web station. And from one special web station to the next, yeah, I did work one station from that Lewis and Clark Trail. On FT8, they've been calling LCT, and like, what the world is LCT? So, Lewis and Clark Trail, I looked it up, and hey, okay, so that's cool, Josh, you're doing that. I did a POTA activation today, and it was kind of a last-minute thing, and I don't know, it was stressful. We got it. Rich and I think had a good time. But I forgot to bring my tennis balls. I brought the launcher, but I didn't really bring anything else, so it was kind of useless. So, but anyway, let me drop it a sec. I know I'm getting a lot of word soup in here, sorry. But I just got so much to talk about. On the trivia, I think I'm going to go Delta. Let's say Lewis and Clark, from what I recall, took their good old time. And I think Thomas Jefferson was an inventor, if I recall. But we'll find out the real truth in that, maybe. So I guess I'll go double D for Dustin. Because I just like saying the word Dustin and not Sasquatch. Although the Squatch works okay, too. Everybody have a great night. Back to you there, Dustin, KD8EPC, AB8, I'm out.
All right there, Andy. We got you on for Delta and Delta this evening. Great to hear you, and certainly is a little bit of word soup there. But hey, it's great to hear you at any rate, and always a pleasure. And I hope you get your stuff figured out. My Windows updated just before the boredom breaker night, or well, probably last night, but I didn't get on the computer. And, it caused all kinds of pandemonium, but we got it all fixed up. So we'll say 73. We'll catch you there down the log. And let's jump back over here to Medina and talk to Uncle Fred. KEQFT, take it away.
Oh, hi, Dustin. Hello, everybody out there. I'm not really over any voters. I already had my choices for the trivia, and that's both D's. Answers Delta to both of the questions. You may know Friday was supposed to be my last day at the part-time job. However, last night I woke up in the middle of the night and I had cramps in my legs, and these things wouldn't go away. It's like I went and got some water and walked around, went back, laid back in bed, and oh my God, it came up again. The legs, the feet, felt a little bit sore in the shoulders, and I said, nah, that's it. I got to let this job go. You know, I am working by myself, and sometimes I wouldn't say a high-stress job or anything, but let me break for a second. But, you know, working fast and repetitive motion, and some people just sitting there looking at you, giving you dirty looks. You're the only one there slicing meat in the deli, and, you know, so busting my arse, and it just like got to be too much. I pushed myself too much, and I called him up this morning and said, hey, you got to find someone for Friday, you know. Other than that, it was nice to see Nick and Dustin, Andy, and of course Warm Weather Wade. We don't call him Warm Weather Wade in the summer, I guess, but nice seeing you all last week at the restaurant there, and that's it for now. K8 QFT back to net control.
All right there, Uncle Fred. Well, it was good to have dinner there and see everybody, and you know what? You deserve to retire, so don't feel bad. Enjoy yourself, get some rest, and we'll talk to you there again real soon. All right, let's go talk to Warm Weather Wade now that he's back in Florida. WD8MIU, how you doing?
Well, Dustin, we're doing good. Sorry to check in at the 1 o'clock hour, but had something else going. Trying to think. Yeah, we're going to give you the trivia for you. You're good. I think I'm going to go with C and B. I think Abraham Lincoln was the one with the patent, and I'm kind of guessing on the other one. I want to guess on both of them, I guess. But at any rate, yeah, we had a lot of rain down here, but not in my area. Actually, it's about 60 miles south of me. Sarasota got hit with 11 inches of rain on Tuesday, and they had 4 inches per the first hour, and they said that's a record. That's normally 3 inches was the record before that, so that's a lot of rain coming down. And of course, it hit down Naples and Fort Myers and Florida or Miami, so it hit pretty hard down south of us. At any rate, good to hear everybody and say hi to everybody, and I'll also say hi to Fred. Ray, having given him a little scratch in the back of the ears for us. And we'll turn back over to you, Dustin, WD8MIU. Thanks for everybody chauffeuring me around when I was up there. WD8MIU, back over to you, Dustin.
All right there, Wade. Well, I'm glad you made it home safely. We got you down for Charlie and Bravo there this evening, and man, that's a lot of rain for sure. But yeah, glad you made it home, and it was good to see you a few times. Wish we could have seen you more, but you know, such is life. When you're busy, you're busy. So there you go. So hopefully next year we'll get to see you more, and we'll say 73 for now. All right, let's go down the list here. Jairus is on the phone, so we're gonna go talk to JPKI5LRA. How you doing?
Hey, good evening, Dustin. KD8EPC. This is KI5LRA. I had to let my node ID there real quick. But thanks, Nick, for bringing me in on the pre-net there. And yeah, sorry I missed the second half of the boredom breaker net. I would have checked in, but I got a phone call. My friend of mine, her dog died, and she was all upset. I talked to her for a couple hours. I'm down here in getting pretty close to Golden, Mississippi, and I'm headed to Florida from here. So, and speaking of the devil, I got another phone call coming in, so I'm going to have to go ahead and say 73. And I'll say Delta on the trivia if I didn't already. KD8EPC, KI5LRA. Back to you, Dustin.
All right there, JP. Well, 73 to you mobile safely out there, my friend, and it is a pleasure to hear you on the air this evening. We got you down for Delta, and you mobile safely out there. Let's go talk to the northernmost mark now, KC8FQE. Take it away.
All right, KCFQB here. Well, I'm going to, on the one, I want to just say, on the main is going to be, probably, B. I'll probably say B on the first one, and on the second one is definitely Abraham Lincoln. So Abraham Lincoln on the, one, and B on the, well, yeah, B on the other one. So, or A. I'm going to say A and B. A on the main and B on the alternative on Abraham. And yeah, it was a nice evening now without mowing grass. Just came in just before the net started about. So back it comes, KCFQV.
All right there, Mark. We got you down for Bravo and Bravo. Thank you so much there for joining us, my friend. We'll say 73T and have a great evening. I'm going to let this thing drop. All right. right, we're going to go talk to Scott now, KE0ZRM. Good evening, how you doing? All right, let's try that again there. KE0ZRM. Scott, are you still with us? Hey, nothing heard there. Let's go talk to Rev Kev. K6KJV, good evening.
This is K6KJV, Kevin in Valley Springs, California. Well, hello to Dustin, Nick, Lucy, and all the rest of the crew. Glad to see you guys in here. And let me get the trivia all the way here. I'm going to say my canned answer of double D, because I didn't see no Cornwaldo beans in there. So, but I'll say double D. And hope you all have a good night. And so I'll just keep it short and say God bless 73 and pass the mic back to you there, Dustin, from K6KJV.
All right there, Kevin. Thanks so much for joining us this evening. It's a pleasure to hear you out there as always. And boy, the second time today I think I've heard you. So we got you on for Delta and Delta there. We'll say 73. We had a whole bunch of in and outs, and that brings me down to Texas to Bill, N5GLO. You out there on the porch tonight, Bill? All right, maybe he's not there. We'll try one more time. N5GLO. Bill, are you there? All right, nothing heard. We're at the bottom of the list. This is KD8EPC with the Beacon Net, and I'm looking for check-ins. Please call now.
KI5TAQ.
Whiskey Delta 8, Lima Alpha.
Kilo 5, Juliet X-Ray Echo, in and out.
All right, we picked up a couple there. Let me make sure I've got it. All right, we got KI5TAQ Taco Tim. We have WAD8LLA Neil, and we have K5JXE Jeff in Texas is in and out there. So let's start here with Taco Tim, KI5TAQ. Take it away.
Well, now I get to say good evening to you, Dustin, instead of good afternoon. Well, let's get the trivia out of the way. I'm going to go with double B. B&B. That's like a BB gun. Oh, well. I'm just sitting here resting, relaxing. Did a few runs, and I'm just saying, okay, day's almost over with. And maybe about another couple hours or so, you might have or not even a couple hours, but somewhere along the line, you might hear the guy that we call Alan, or that my wife and I would affectionately call Trouble. So I'll send it back to you. This is KI5TAQ.
All right there, Tim. We got you down for B&B. We'll say 73P and have yourself a great evening. Let's jump on over to Brewster and talk to Neil, WAD8LLA. What's going on, Neil?
W8WKY, Whiskey Delta 8, Lima Alpha. Pretty quiet here in Brewster, Dustin. It's really good to be able to check in. We haven't talked for a long time. We spent about 2 weeks down at the lake at Gershot, and I got something in my hip. We had to come home, so I'm up rather late because my back's killing me. So I just want to check in, say hi to everybody, and I hope to catch you again. I'll be one and done. 73, Dustin. WD8LLA, back to net control.
All right there, Neil. Well, great to hear you again. Yeah, it has been a little while, and glad you enjoyed your time down there at the lake. And boy, I saw a camper down there for sale on Facebook the other day, and made me think of you. So we'll say 73 to you. Have yourself a great evening, and we'll catch you there down the log. We're going to make one more call here for check-ins before we go up and talk to our net control team. So stations waiting to check in the beacon net, please call now.
X-ray 5, November, X-ray Romeo, David, portable in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
All right there, we'll take them one at a time there. That portable in Oklahoma, come back with your call just one more time for me, please. My net logger's running a little bit slow tonight.
Whiskey, X-ray 5, November, X-ray Romeo, David.
All right, we got you that time. WX5NXR, good evening. Take it away there, David.
Good evening, everyone on the net there in Ohio. It's my first time on the beacon net to actually check in. Hope everybody's night's going well, and yours.
All is well in the world here, my friend. A little bit slow on the beacon net tonight, but welcome. We're glad to have you with us. Did you happen to hear our trivia questions?
Yes, sir. I just turned the radio on.
I'll tell you what, we're just about to talk to him anyway, so I'll have him reread them for you. Stand by here. Let's go up to W8HRF. Josh, would you reread the main trivia, please?
KD8EPC, W8HRF, I can do that. Tonight's main trivia is, in honor of the special event, Lewis and Clark Trail on the air, how long did the Lewis and Clark expedition last? Was it Alpha, 1 year and 4 months, Bravo, 2 years and 4 months, Charlie, 4 years and 4 months, or Delta, 7 years and 7 months? Again, your options for how long did the Lewis and Clark expedition last? Was it 1 year and 4 months, 2 year and 4 months, 4 years and 4 months, or 7 years and 4 months? KD8APC, this is W8HRF, back to net control.
All right, thank you very much there, Josh. Really appreciate it. Now let's go over to Miss Lucy for our alternate trivia. K8YUK, take it away.
K8YUK, back to Earth. K8YUK, hi Dustin. Who is the only president to hold a patent? Is it A, Chester C. Arthur, B, Abraham Lincoln, C, Millard Fillmore, or D, Thomas Jefferson? That's your all trivia. Short and sweet. Back to you, Dustin.
W8WKY.
All right, thank you very much, sir, Miss Lucy. Let's go back over to David now. WX5NXR. Take it away there, sir.
This is WX5NXR. On a Lewis and Clark question, I'll take a stab and say Bravo. B, Bravo.
All right, we got you down there for Bravo. David, did you have anything else for the net this evening?
No, sir. Just want to get checked in for the first time on the beacon net since I've heard Ray K5CFY talk about it. Figured I'd tune in and just give you one for the check-in. So appreciate you guys letting me in there. weekend on Ohio, so we're the Hanford to the Buckeye State from the Sooner State. Catch y'all later. WX5XR, back to net control. Good evening.
All right there, David. Well, thanks so much for joining us, and we certainly do enjoy our friends from Oklahoma, so come back anytime. We're here every Sunday and Wednesday for the Beacon Net, and we certainly appreciate you stopping by there. We'll say 73 to you. Let's go up here and talk to our net control team real quick. Let's start with Just Nick, KD8SLG. Good evening. Take it away.
KD8BC, this is KD8SLG. I think Greg just joined us from Oklahoma, AI5HV. You want to give him a holler?
No, we can certainly give it a try there. AI5HV, Greg, are you out there?
AI5Q, I'm here.
Even better. AI5Q, take it.
Thanks, Dustin. I don't normally like jumping in like that, but I saw an opportunity and wasn't sure if you had seen on the blue screen that I had just finished up my phone call. So you already have my answers for the trivia, Bravo and Delta in that order, and those are pure guesses based off the questions I saw on the blue screen. I read them while I was on the phone. But it was all scout related, good stuff. Had a scout meeting tonight with committee chair and the charter org representative, and had to broach some pretty tough subjects to talk about without offending somebody. And I think I did a pretty good job of that, so I'm proud of myself. I kept a civil tongue in my head. I didn't accuse them of anything. I just said, here's where you need help. Here's where you need assistance. Here's what I think that we need to produce in the future, and here's how I think we can do it. So I not only had a complaint, but I had a solution, and that's key to getting traction, to making things better. So anyway, looking at Echolink is not cooperating with Windows updates. Oh, that's not good. Try Echolink on your phone, Greg. Your phone doesn't update near as often as your computer and brick. But anyway, just wanted to say hi. I appreciate everybody being out there and everybody putting up with my ramblings. AI5Q, back to net control.
All right there, Jairus. Well, great to have you with us this evening, and glad you got that sorted out there. Sounds like it was a tough conversation, but you were able to have it with a level head with the points you needed to have. So there you go. We got you down for B and D, and I'm going to take Charlie and Delta for my answers. And you know what? One more time before we go up and talk to the net control team, any stations waiting to check into the Beacon Net, please call now. All right, nothing heard. Now we'll go talk to the net control team. And the man behind the curtain, KD8SLG, Just Nick, take it away.
KD8BC, this is KD8SLG. I figured since we're so early tonight, I think I'll take the next 15 or 20 minutes and talk to you all about Field Day. No, I won't. I did my bit about Field Day during the pre-show. So there you go, butts and seats, and get to a field day, wherever you are. Just go out and get to one. So it's a good time. Go play with some radios, iPhone, and meet some people, make some eyeball QSOs, have a good time. That's it. All right, my answers tonight are Bravo and Bravo. I'm going with the double Bs. And let's see. We got a club meeting next week, so I hope to see a bunch of you there. Don't forget about Costa Nuestra, dinner beforehand at 5-ish. And I will be talking about field day at the club meeting extensively. And we'll be getting an update on the POTA event from Josh at the club meeting. And just a little reminder there, Josh, nudge, nudge, wink, wink, know what I mean? And there you go. This is KD8SLG. Back to net control. Thanks, D.
All right, thank you very much there, Nick. We appreciate you and everything you do behind the scenes for us. I don't know if he's still there or not, but we're going to try for Nick at night. K8QKO, are you still with us? All right, he may have gone to bed already. We'll call him one more time. K8QKO, are you there? All right, nothing heard there. We're going to go down here to Miss Lucy real quick and get her main trivia answer. KYUK, would you give me your main trivia answer, please?
Absolutely. My main trivia answer is going to be C. Back to you.
All right, very good there. Let's go up here to Mr. Lucy, WA8HRF. Josh, for your main trivia answer, or for your comments, and then go ahead and give us the main trivia answer and your answer for the alternate. Go ahead there, Josh.
KD8EPC, W8HRF. Thanks, Dustin. Appreciate you running the net. Man, kind of a slow net tonight. 10:42 though. So that's cool. 42. I need to, anyways. I'm sitting here and a customer from work just texted me, so that's exciting. I am working. Fantastic. Got your nudge there, Nick. I've got everything. I got all the information on my phone there to read off at the club meeting, all the different stats from POTA. I got a couple more things I could put together to mention, so I got to tie some ribbons on that. And what else? I actually went out to a POTA that P-Cars was doing. Was that yesterday? That was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. So they're very excited about POTA, and we may have something coming down the pipeline soon for that. So I'll leave it at that for now. Anyways, let me drop it, and for my, I'll let it drop for a second. Hold on. All right, W8HR for turning. For Lucy's, I'm just going to go with Thomas Jefferson, just for the heck of it. Okay, so tonight's main trivia was, in honor of the special event, Lewis and Clark Trail on the Air, how long did the Lewis and Clark expedition last? Your options were Alpha, 1 year and 4 months, Bravo, 2 years and 4 months, Charlie, 4 years and 4 months, or Delta, 7 years and 4 months. The correct answer was Bravo, 2 years, 4 months, and 10 days to be exact. The expedition lasted from May 14th, 1804, until September 23rd, 1806. Thomas Jefferson had commissioned that expedition after the Louisiana Purchase occurred in 1803. The main goals were exploring as much of the new territory as possible and finding a practical travel route to the western half of the continent. That didn't go so well since they ran into a mountain range. Anyways, the secondary objectives were to document the West's biodiversity, the topography, geography, all the scientific stuff. And let's see, they started at Camp Wood in Illinois. It's a short distance from St. Louis, and ended back at St. Louis. And they reported their findings to the president and different maps and sketches and things like that. And the Lewis and Clark Trail on the Air event, which is, I think it's still going on. It's getting pretty close to the end, though. I think there may be 1 or 2 days left. it commemorates the historic trail, which covers 4,900 miles and goes through 16 states. The event is sponsored by the Clark County Amateur Radio Club with the support and participation from clubs in all 16 states. So I thought that was kind of cool, and I would share it. So anyways, thanks for running the net tonight, Dustin, and letting us do trivia. Appreciate it. W8HRF, back to KDAZPC.
All right there, Josh. Well, thanks so much for doing trivia. We really appreciate you and Lucy stepping up and taking that position over and helping us out with the net there. So we'll say 73 to you for now, and we're going to go talk to K8YUK. Miss Lucy, give us your comments, break, and give us the alternate trivia, please.
Good evening, everyone. This is K8YUK. I'm talking so differently. I don't know if it sounds different over the radio, but I talked for probably a straight hour at youth group today, and my voice is shot. You can tell I've been out of teaching for a bit. Today was pretty good. I watched Betty, and then I watched Betty, and then I watched Betty, and then she went to bed, and I did stuff for youth group, and then she woke up, and I watched Betty, and then I went to youth group, and then I came home and put Betty to bed, and now I'm here. But she's incredible. She's so smart. And she's definitely communicating things that she wants much more clearly. And today it was just Josh. She wanted her daddy so bad all day. Oh, my word. I heard about it the entire day. She kept trying to take my phone to call him. She is not even 1.5, but she knew that if she got a hold of my phone, she could talk to him, I think. Yeah, she very much likes trying to find one of us when one of us is missing. So that was cute, but very long. And that's pretty much the scope of my day. So I'm going to let it reset, and we'll do all trivia. K8YUK returning with all trivia. Who is the only president to hold a patent? Is it A, Chester C. Arthur, B, Abraham Lincoln, C, Millard Fillmore, or D, Thomas Jefferson? The answer is B, Abraham Lincoln. Future U.S. President Abraham Lincoln is issued U.S. Patent 6,469 for a, quote, improvement for buoying vessels over shoals, end quote. His device consists of large bellows attached to the side of a boat that expanded via air chambers to help lift if a boat was stuck over shoals. The device was never put to actual use, but it still exists. That's your answer. Short and sweet. Have a good night, everyone. God bless. Over to you, Dustin.
All right, thank you very much, sir, Miss Lucy. We certainly do appreciate you and Josh, and thank you guys both very much for doing the trivias there. We're going to say 73 to you. We're at the bottom of the list, and we're going to make this one short and sweet. This is the last call for check-ins for the Beacon Net. Please call now.
ADNMO recheck.
Go ahead, Andy.
Okay, thanks, Nick. Wait a minute, Dustin. I think I got the audio set okay. I had to reset all the audio levels after the Windows update. So anyway, I think it sounds okay. It's not going to sound as good as it does over on a real microphone, but just wanted to make sure the level was all right. So I am asking for your input. Back to you there, Dustin, KD80PC, AB8MO.
I think you need to turn it down. I think you're coming in a little bit too hot, if you ask me personally. But hard to tell because it's a link. If we were talking on RF, it'd be easier to tell. But coming in hot as far as I can tell there. So there you go. We're going to say 73 to you for now, Andy, and hopefully you get your settings figured out there sooner than later. It seems like lots of people are having problems with getting links going this evening after the Windows update. So we're going to let it drop for time here. And on behalf of the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association, myself, the Beacon Net crew, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for checking in with us this evening. Come and join us on the next edition of the Beacon Net Sunday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time here on the W8WKY repeater 147.390 with a positive offset and PL tone of 114.8, Allstar Node 48496, and Echolink W8WKY-R. Also, don't forget to check out the Barometer Net every morning at 7 a.m. except for Sunday here on the W8WKY repeater. And don't forget to visit our friends over on the N5XQK Memorial Board and Breaker Net every day at noon Central Time on Allstar Node 49562 and Echolink N5XQK-R. You've been listening to the Beacon Net. This is KD8EPC returning the repeater to normal amateur use at this time, and I will be clear. 73, y'all.
73, how we doing? I didn't get to check in. It's Casey's looking for TT. You can just pop me in and out. That'll work. Anyway, have fun. Take care. 73.
KD8EPC AI5Q. Did you just say 73 y'all or all? I'm curious if you picked up some okie while you were here.
Okay, so this is like the daytime nets. Nah, a lot of people here. I think it's too good outside.
Alright, let me make sure I've got it there. Perfect. And Jairus, to answer your question, it's been y'all for quite a while. You just must not have been listening. And sometimes it's all y'all, but most of the time it's y'all. So there you go.
Fair enough. I've been drinking while I was on the phone, so I kind of lost track of how many I'm at, but it's more than 6 and less than 12, but I'm having a good night, so I just thought I'd ask since it was on my mind. AI5Q.
Well, very good there, Jairus. Always good to hear you. And more than 6 and less than 12. That's a pretty good number there. I have to go back to searching here. I'm missing my 15 millimeter wrench. I just can't find it anywhere. And this one top bolt that's holding the wheel hub of my car and just isn't going to come out unless I put a wrench on it. So that's my task for the evening. Find a 15 millimeter wrench. And of course, the set I had out in the car goes from 14 right to 17. Go figure.
Well, Dustin, there may be a 15 millimeter equivalent that you can use. I am trying to look it up right now. .591, that doesn't tell me what I want to know. 591, 1930 seconds. If you got one of those, it'd probably work. 5/8 is going to be too big. So normally people are missing their 10 millimeter sockets and wrenches. Those things disappear into void land and never show back up. I actually know a guy that has a YouTube channel, and every shirt he ships with a 10 millimeter socket for those of you that have lost them. It's pretty funny.
You know, the funny thing tonight was I was having the opposite of that problem. I was freaking out because every wrench I found was a 13 millimeter. I swear I found every missing 13 millimeter in the world that I've been missing forever tonight.
Yeah, the sad thing is that's the same as half-inch for the most part, so it didn't do you a lot of good to find a bunch of 13 millimeters, especially if you had a half-inch laying around. But yeah, I know how it goes some nights. I've got some big wrenches, I've got some small wrenches, and I've got some monster wrenches. I've got a monster socket set that like goes up to 2.5 or 2 7/8 or something, and it's got a 1-inch drive ratchet head on it. But I sort of bent the handle on the ratchet. I may or may not have been using a cheater pipe.
You know, that's funny you say that, Jairus, because I was looking through a toolbox earlier that has a very old set. I think it's made by Mac Tools of those ginormous sockets with the 1-inch drive, and I almost used one because the nut for the axle was 1 1/4 inch, but I had 1 1/2 inch drive, so I didn't need one I didn't need to use the big wrench. But it's funny because mine has directions on how to cut a cheater bar at a certain length for what torque.
Oh wow, Dustin, that's pretty interesting. I didn't realize that anybody published that kind of information. There's somebody in there doubling with you. It sounded like they were on a digital system coming in across the net. So whoever doubled with Dustin, go ahead and come back.
Yeah, I just heard you all talking. Want to say hello, KC0DTT. You guys got to talking about tools. I got a bit expensive. I was talking about the problem of losing, or my problem is sometimes getting too many 10 millimeters. But yeah, I get you. It's KC0DTT. Sorry to interrupt your talk. Just want to say hello.
We'll say hello to you there too. Good to hear you out there this evening, and no problem at all. All is good. You're more than welcome there. So, boy, I'm going to say 73 though, all the way around right now. Jairus, it was good to hear you on that other station. I don't think I caught your name, but good to hear you too. I've got a phone call to attend here, and I have to go look out in my shed and my other toolbox because I know there are 700 15 millimeter wrenches around. They're just hiding from me. So I'm going to say 73 all the way around, and Jairus, go ahead and take it away there. This is KD80PC. I'll be clear and listening out.
Kilo Bravo 5 Victor
All right,
Delta Bravo.
Dustin, and we'll catch you later. And to the other station, I've been drinking too much to remember your call sign. So whatever you are, I appreciate you being on the air and chiming in. It's all good. So we'll say 73. I should probably get off the air pretty soon before I get real sloppy and forgetting to announce my call sign every 10 minutes. So we shall say 73 and bid you all adieu. And I will be out of here so that I don't cause any more problems. AI 5Q.
Kilo Bravo 5 Victor Delta Bravo.
KC0DQT. Now, you had no problem. There was one worse than that on Worldwide on Brian Manager's network. And I'll tell you what, he tore it up for about 30 minutes. KC0DQT clear.
Kilo Bravo 5 Victor Delta Bravo.
Hey Ron, AI 5Q. What's going on?
I woke up to these strange sounds
I thought, my God, I'm hallucinating or something. This can't be the boredom breaker net. And I guess it's not. Anyway, put me in the bunch in for the count. I won't be around for anything else. KB5 VDB.
QSL Ron, I'll let Nick know to add you in the bunch for the count. I think he's already closed NetLogger, but that won't stop him from adding 5 numbers to the list for tonight and getting it where he wants it to be. So, AI5 to you, sign and clear.
Talk to you later, cheers. KB5 VDB.
W2LCC, Whiskey 2, Lima Tango, Charlie, monitoring on Echolink check.
KWC. Oh, I could have checked in this way. I'm on RF, KWB.
W8WKY.
KD9ZGZ. K3KKY, KD9ZGZ, are you on there?
WB9YPA, Mobile, Mishawaka, Indiana. Somebody's in there scratching away. Sounds like you're scratching your back. But it's kind of on the weak side. I'm not hearing any audio, but I'm getting RF from you, but it's got noise on it.
The 9th station, KD9ZGZ.
A9ZEZ, I believe it is, maybe, or I'm probably way out in left field, but this is Whiskey Bravo 9 Yankee Papa Alpha WB9YPA, and the name here is Mike.
Mike, the call sign is Kilo Delta 9 Zulu Golf Zulu. Kilo Delta 9 Zulu Golf Zulu. Good evening.
KD9ZGZ. Oh, good evening to you. This is, I'm just finished up on a job at a radio station. And I'm just heading on the way back home, and of course I missed the beacon net, which that's par for the course for me.
I was looking for one of the net controllers for the net tomorrow. 3KD3 WYW or whatever his call sign was. I forgot his call sign.
Cal, I wish I could remember call signs like I used to back when I was in my 20s. And I'm here at a gas station. I'm going to be right back. It might take me a couple minutes. If you're still here, I'll give you a call. WB9YPA.
WB9YPA, KD9ZGZ. I'll be here. KD9ZGZ Cliff. Anybody else on the air? ZGZ.
W8WKY.
KG9, CGZ. This is WB9YPA.
W8WKY.